Much better. Now I can read the text. Instead of
User entered your channel.
dog.
Hey,
Hey.
What's up,
Zach,
Brad?
I apologize for the racing incident that collected us both.
Listen, dog, I'm just trying to win, so.
Yeah, so was I. It kind of took me out of the position to win that race for the second year in a row.
Ooh, trade deadline.
Guess who's on the block on the trade deadline?
Oh, shit. Willie Montana.
Are you streaming, Tony?
Yes.
Ooh.
Mark Smallenberg. Kevin Komiyama. Whatever happened to Willie Mopena?
He was on the Red Sox, and then he wasn't anywhere.
Wow. He was, like, really good for, like, 5 minutes.
He had 1 year. He was really good against lefties.
Never played more than 110 games in a season.
He kept getting hurt.
Career 250 hitter. Wow. He went from being a complete garbage defender to being a solid defender.
Oh, he played Japanese baseball. Oh yeah, we signed him to a minor league deal at the beginning of 17. I remember that, and then we released him before the season started. I read an interesting. Oh my God, you're actually trading for him.
Oh no.
Rick Ankiel.
Screw him and his 8 ERA.
I was reading an interesting article about Grady Sizemore yesterday. How good he could have been and how good he was before he got hurt. Forever.
He was another guy that was on the Red Sox for 1 second.
There was a surprising stat that they threw out in this article. Yeah, he's the same age as Robinson Cano, was drafted out of high school the same year as Yadier Molina, and was part of the same rookie class as Zach Greinke.
Sounds about right. He was pretty good most of the time he played, at least power-wise.
From 05 to 08, the only players that had a higher WAR than him were Albert Pujols, Chase Utley, and Alex Rodriguez.
That's crazy.
Oh.
33 home runs, 38 steals in 08. Played every game almost, and then died. That was it. Boom. Done. Over. His stat line at the beginning of his career is pretty much on par with Mookie Betts. Except Mookie Betts didn't have glass bones and paper skin.
Yes.
Every morning he breaks his legs. Every night he breaks his arms. Or some shit.
I think you said it correctly.
Tony. How did you have less damage than me in this race?
I don't know. You hit pretty hard a couple times, but I still thought I would have had more damage.
That's how much engine damage means, though, because me and Adam had the same amount of bodywork damage, but I had 397 engine damage, and I was extremely slow. Like, I almost went 2 laps down in 80 laps, and Adam got 13th. Yeah, you gotta do something about Craig Lee. He just turned left on the 4-car going down the backstretch.
I'm not sure what that was all about. He doesn't seem to like the Crapsers, because I remember the N4 race where he just dumped you at Daytona, and then you flew into the catch fence.
Yeah, that's a little bit funny, thinking back on it.
Wait.
I feel kind of bad for JB.
Me too.
That was awful. Especially after Spears guaranteed victory like that.
Okay.
Did Spears actually guarantee victory?
No, I did.
Again?
I said since Spears isn't here, I'm going to guarantee JB's victory. He was like 12 seconds ahead of the field. Granted, it was with 140 laps to go, but I mean,
That's when I texted him and I was like, "You're dominating, and yet you complain." So it's Ryan's 57th Norral win, or Extravaganza win.
Awesome. He's surpassing Wimpy Brown.
Yep, he moves out of his tie. Oh no, he's not tied with anyone. He's one away from Brandon Bakey. What's the David Baldinger making the field?
That was so weird, because he shouldn't really make oval races ever.
No, and I've never seen him in a road course race either.
He's good at road courses. Like, that was his whole
Yeah,
thing.
he's never made a race though.
Yeah, he needs to make the road courses, because that's where his stats are all at. So I don't know why he never qualifies for them. He was doing okay. He was in the top 30.
I thought I had it won when I got that yellow just at the right time.
That was perfect. Yeah, you and Rick were sitting pretty, and then the wreck happened.
Ooh, Lucas Racing earned $25,000 this week. Despite Tony not paying for any races. Well, Tony doesn't pay for them anyway.
Am I part of Lucas Racing?
Because it didn't make sense for you to have your own team for Delta Sim and NSRA, because your race to win is only one team. Your sponsor is leasing cars from Lucas Racing.
Cool.
So you don't have to pay anything, but we get the money. You get to keep all your winnings.
Well, I appreciate that. That way I can feed myself.
you can order your Chinese
Yes, my...
Yeah.
against the wishes of your team owner.
I like Chinese.
No,
Oh
it's
yes,
JB.
Dalton doesn't like Chinese.
Yeah,
No, JB doesn't like the Chinese.
I thought Dalton was my team owner.
Well, yeah.
Team associate,
Oh.
and I don't know.
Dalton does whatever he wants too, because he ran 3 races. He blew the motor in 2 of them after the race, so we had to purchase 2 new motors.
Wow.
He had engine trouble today.
We're here
too.
at Kauffman Stadium.
Oh wait,
Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper
Yeah, I
with
said
Mike
we earned
Krukow. And again, it looks
$25,000
like
this
a
week. I
great
forgot to
evening
add
for a
the,
ball game.
damage
It really does,
from tonight.
Kuiper. I'm anxious to get this one started.
Tonight's teams are the Boston Red
Sure, it's
Sox
large.
and the Kansas City Royals.
Now batting, shortstop.
Like basically, if the body work or the engine work is 80% of 5,000, basically you need a new car or a new engine.
Was there any weeks where you lost money?
We're underway with the first pitch. A strike. The pitch.
Let me check. I'm done
They
adding this
ask
up.
the third base umpire if he swung.
See, Dalton had a little bit of engine damage. I'm not sure JB had any damage. No.
base hit.
He sweet stroked that pitch in the outfield for a 2-base hit.
Oh, I forgot to add the tires too. I'm gonna guess we
The
pitted
next
7
batter is
times.
Manny Ramirez.
That's
This
just
batter
a
fouls the ball off right-handed
estimation.
pitchers.
An
No one should
estimation
worry
for
about
the
weather
budget.
Today. Forecast is right around 80 degrees.
Oh, when you lost a gear at Watkins Glen, it cost us $1,000 to fix.
He delivers. That's a 3-pitch strikeout.
That's nothing compared to the rear end falling off.
Up next, David Ortiz. This lefty's a pretty good hitter.
Speaking of rear ends falling off,
Fastball for
home
a
ran
strike.
street stocks
He
at
hit
Phoenix
95
just
on the
now.
radar gun.
Oh no.
He finished 6th.
His whole car probably, he probably fell off of the car.
Field has really got a super arm.
What was the strength of field?
We lost money.
Hey,
I don't know. We lost money this week
Until it met his glove. Great play to save a hit.
because of Dalton blowing engines.
Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat.
But we're still paying off our loan.
He's registered 3 wins and 3 losses so far.
And on 3 pitches, he's gone. Here's the lineup the manager is sending out. Taking the mound to start for the visitors, Cliff Lee. Let's take a look at the defense.
We lost money at Daytona.
Delgado is next up.
I'm trying to remember how you guys did.
I got 2nd, JB got 8th, Dalton got 18th, and Adam got 30th.
Registered 3 wins.
How'd you
and
lose
11
money?
losses this season.
You know, I'm not really sure.
Out of play.
Sounds like a pretty good performance.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
Oh,
Hey, the pitcher wins the battle. Sweet pitch.
we lost money because I had to purchase the Delta Sim
Next at the
car
plate, Andres
and engine.
I gotcha.
Nobody on.
So that was $70,000 that we lost 8,000 that week. And then Rockingham, we purchased your Delta Sim car,
Davis takes his turn at bat.
so we lost $56,000. Even though we did get $20,000 from Ray Bestis for you to drive that car.
Cool.
Partner,
I'm
this
glad they
runner is
actually
excellent at
care
reading
about
pitches and
me.
their deliveries. I wouldn't be shocked if we went
Yes.
here.
We made money next week at Michigan and Auto Club. Made money at Phoenix,
And on 3 pitches, he's gone.
Atlanta. Definitely North Wilkesboro.
Majewski comes to the plate. Runner on first with 2 outs. There's a strike.
If the pitcher makes a mistake to this guy, it better not be up or watch out.
He tipped it foul. Inside.
God, this dude just knows how to steal it back. He studies film, he studies pitchers. and he
Yeah,
can
lately me and JP have been racing a bunch of stuff and doing alright. We lost a lot of money when the channel actually started because we had to buy 4 trucks and 4 engines.
Wait, you guys are like, have like invoices and shit?
Versus southpaw pitching.
Well, nah.
Oh,
Little fastball on the inside corner for
I was
a
gonna say
strike.
you don't have like total money and income and stuff.
Popped
Oh,
over.
we kind of got that.
You go bankrupt and just quit
Down
racing.
good for the Royals in the first.
Yeah, we gotta be able to pay off our
1
loan.
inning played, no score here.
Well,
Sorry guys,
Lucas
I'm not making
Hauling.
the race tonight. We ran out of money.
Stepping in,
Lucas
Trot
Hollings
Nixon.
loan.
Oh,
1 ball and no strikes.
Are you running Delta Sim on Wednesday?
I don't know. I might run that speed shift
He's
non-ring
42
asphalt
in the
sprint
season, and
probably
against the hitters are
again.
hitting a respectable average of 283.
Probably 150 to win again, even though I won't win. They're at Langley this week.
High.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch.
I asked
That's
Miller to
exactly
paint
what
me
you
a
saw
car
right
for it, but I told him to just put a 14 on a Ford with no sponsor.
there. Great pitch in the black. We're going to call strike even if the batter didn't swing.
I might
through.
run, I don't know. I
Nobody
don't really
out.
want to, but if everybody else is, I'll probably jump in. It's Talladega, and it's default Talladega, so it's just going to be right around the bottom.
Oh and 1 count.
He throws a 4-seam fastball, the hook, and a 2-seamer.
He takes the pitch to left.
Ooh.
Puts it away. Next
Oh,
up, Mike Lowe.
That would have been a nice
This guy isn't
250-foot
great
home
against
run
right-handed pitching, but he does all right.
if the fences were closer.
Fastball up high for a ball.
Playing at the Polo
This
Grounds?
righty keeps batters off balance.
I am
with 3
playing at
outstanding
Kauffman
pitches.
Stadium.
He delivers a called
but
strike.
apparently balls are shooting out of the fountains in the outfield.
The side is retired in
Yes, you
order.
see this now.
I do.
Heading into the bottom of the second. The game is scoreless.
Every baseball that was ever hit over the
Next batter
fence
is Mike Sweeney.
has gone into the fountain.
Right-handed batters. This guy here is
Mike Sweeney.
downright miserable when it comes to hitting lefty pitching.
Dalton's race said he got 6th in was a 1950 strength of field.
Wow. Did he get 100 champ points?
Yes.
Holy
90.
cow.
Second split out of
There's a strike.
8.
Terrific slider right there, partner.
That's still
He
really
delivered
good
what we wanted
for
a
him.
called strike.
It's still pretty good. He did get 12 X and lost 0.14 safety. We got 54 I rating,
That's 3 strikeouts.
Well,
which
that's
is
good.
very good.
Hey, the pitcher wins the
He was
bat.
number
Sweet
20,
pitch to get the
so
K.
he had a lot to gain.
Was he an A class?
He was a B 2.04.
Not good.
Yikes.
And here's the delivery. McDonald sends it to first. 2 down. This lefty struggles at times against left-handed pitching. Great pitch. He hit the corner. He takes the pitch to left.
I don't know, Tony.
3 and the inning is over.
After this season, we might all have to change over to Dodges at Lucas Racing with how good Adam's running.
Leading off,
He's doing an
Jason
excellent
Worth.
job. Very consistent. Knows how to finish.
Mm-hmm.
He breaks his bat and hits it to the left side. That's out number 1.
He does a great job to come in hard and saw off the hitter.
Maybe that's so bad I'm watching in 160p and still buffering.
Wow. We should all, like, start a fundraiser to get Dog a better laptop. Or something.
Other than
Is
a
that a-
laptop.
Sheets is ahead 1-0.
that a ball?
Make the hitter chase your pitch. That's
Or a
exactly
cotton
what you saw
ball?
right there.
Is this a computer
1
monitor I'm
ball,
looking
1
into?
strike. Hit to the left side. He catches it in foul territory. 1-0.
Sometimes you try to make a hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
He swung through the pitch.
Batter could not lay out the corner strike. Nice fastball there.
And here's the delivery. Dirksen pulls the pitch to right field. Makes the catch to record the out. After 2.5, the game is scoreless.
What'd you have for dinner tonight, Brad?
Sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly?
Fish. It's
Mmm.
fillet of, a
Peanut
fillet
butter
of
jelly
fish.
on it.
Give me back
Redmond
my
takes
fillet
low
of
for a
fish.
ball.
Give me that fish.
What if it were
were
you
you?
hanging up on this wall?
If it were
That
you
one's
on
a
that
foul,
sandwich,
but
you
there's
wouldn't
some
be
room to make
laughing
a
at
play.
all.
He puts it away in
Ah.
foul territory. Delgado will hit next.
Now let's see what the manager's thinking right now. Small ball or big inning? The small ball, the batter could be playing.
Wow.
Lifts one to left. Ramirez slips it away.
Been a nice pitch there to get the fly ball. Nice work.
I wonder if I still hold the all-time world record for Phoenix. A Phoenix? Yeah, I do.
Just off
Only by
the
1/1000th of a second, though.
In the street stock.
Yeah, I got a really good draft lap. And these cars, because the new tire model, are as fast as they've ever been.
That's another base hit.
Oh,
And a man on first.
no.
No chance of catching that one.
Kai, stealing bags is like a game of chess. It's about timing and outmaneuvering your opponent. Let's see if this runner tries to go for it right here.
Davis swings and hits it on the ground to second. That'll end the inning with a runner stranded on first.
I think the main reason we lost money this week is because we had to go from Nashville Fairgrounds to Evergreen and then back to Richmond. Darn schedule makers don't work together at all.
What happens in Richmond?
The extravaganza race.
It's out of
Ooh.
here.
He knew that one was
Manny,
around the second he hit it.
Manny.
What a shot.
Opposite field. Perfect, perfect.
Oh God. No, perfect will be a liner to the first baseman. God.
Ortiz makes his way to the plate. Fastball for a strike. The appeal goes to third.
Didn't go.
No swing. He checked in time. Strokes this one into left field. He's laid out. He's got it. What a great.
Oh, this might hang long enough.
That was not
No.
Jackson digs in at the plate.
Yeah, your traveling costs are gonna suffer big time with all the series.
Yeah, I think next week won't be too bad. Well,
Slider
let's
at the
see.
knees for a strike.
Better had no choice right there. Take it, and it's a
Where do we go
strike.
first
What a
next
sweet
week?
pitch.
Oh, I-70 Texas.
He started to swing, but it didn't go through.
Then where's
the zone.
Extravaganza?
Okay, the pitcher for one thinks the umpire's the
Talladega.
call, and I think he's right.
No. We're all in kind of the same region. Missouri,
Well, that's just another
Texas,
swing.
Alabama.
Easy money.
The
Well,
big
next 2
one's gonna
weeks.
kill.
Next
The next
at
2 weeks
plate,
of truck
Trout
racing
Nixon.
should be a little bit more travel friendly. We're running Saugus and Sonoma and then Colorado and Pikes
Out of the
Peak.
zone, that's a ball.
Oh, Delta Sim's running Talladega too, so at least we can stay in Talladega and run 2
And
races
towards the
there.
shortstop. That'll do it as we go to the bottom of the inning. After 3.5,
Dover,
the score
Martinsville.
is 1-0.
The Winston.
Coming to the plate with one single today, Cal Majewski. Like many
Tony, would you like to watch the
guys,
first ever race on the concrete at Bristol?
That was a perfect pitch, partner.
I already
on the
have.
edge of the strike zone. The batter swung right through.
Oh,
I know everything about the race.
Great pitch to the
Okay,
flat.
never
Would have been a
mind.
strike even if the batter didn't swing through it.
Is it the Bush race?
yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that one. Never mind.
Oh,
I thought you
that
meant
wouldn't
the
be the
Cup
first race,
Series.
would it?
No.
It's not the first race then, is it?
2-2 count.
After this game, I'll watch it. Jimmy Spencer won
It's only like
the
an
2001 Richmond race
in the truck.
in the Busch Series.
Oh,
He gave Mike McLaughlin his lap back because he forgot.
oh, yeah, that's the guy he said he wasn't gonna work with
Yes.
because he drove like a dirty racer. Ooh, what's Kevin Youkilis doing on the Royals?
Nothing good.
Puts it away for the out.
He's batting
That's a great
300.
play on a very tough line drive.
Again,
That's one
nothing
of the toughest
good.
balls in baseball to judge.
Swung and a miss.
Euclid's strike zone was so small that it was hard to really gauge balls and strikes. And the hot zone was smaller because his strike zone was smaller. So it just made it hard to hit with him. I got rid of him in 07, I think.
Is Jimmy Spencer still driving the one car?
Yeah.
With 5 innings left to play, the score
That
is
was his
1-0.
first win with James Finch. His dad, Ed, was excited.
Takes a pitch just off the plate, 1-0.
He said hi
Ed
to his
Spencer.
wife of 22
Ed
years.
Finch. Oh. What about Paul? Was Paul excited?
Paul who?
Paul
Paul
Menard.
Spencer.
Who's Paul Spencer?
He's the guy that won a modified race at North Wilkesboro in
Oh.
1991.
Is it his brother?
That's 5
Yeah.
strikeouts.
I did not see
I think he
him.
made like 5 wheel and 2. Whoa, that looked like the same he went around on the last one. He only ran like 5 wheel-in races in his entire career.
And he
They
won
appeal
one.
the first on the check swing.
No, that wasn't. That was a smart modified tour,
Delivery.
which is like the predecessor to the wheel-in Southern tour.
He flips it to the pitcher covering.
It's funny how they had predecessors of lower series back then.
Yeah,
Well, now it's just get a car and run the wheelin' modified series.
Next up, Jason Worth. Here's a guy who's
like back
been
then you
known
had
to
the
struggle at
NASCAR
times
North
against
Series,
rain
which was the
in 22.
predecessor to the Busch North Series.
He swiped one base. Hit towards second base. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Going into the bottom of the 5th, Kansas City trails by 1.
It's more speed.
Yes, Greinke has a lot of spin on the ball, and it's hard to get good contact.
When it comes to facing left-handers. The 0-1.
Alright, here we go. Let's download every freaking individual Delta Sim car, one goddamn car at a time.
They don't have a car pack.
Hell no.
What a play by the lefty!
Why are
Lefty!
They're not open as archive, are you serious?
I can't believe we're not running any like retro tracks. I thought that was the whole point of this league. Running Nashville 70,
And here's the delivery.
and what else? Sears Point 95, and that's it. Other than
Yes.
that, we're just running stock tracks.
I think so.
He's on his way to second.
They're too stubborn to use like their specific tracks. Wouldn't be hard, you know. Dog, are you able to download the 8s cars?
Not a common sight. A right-handed batter.
I haven't tried.
Why the fuck are these all RAR files?
Gathers it in with his glove. Delgado is next.
Is Frankie Braddock a Gold Glover, Tony?
He is not.
Takes low.
Tim Wakefield won the Gold Glove. Trot Nixon. I'd have to look at it. I'm pretty sure Trot Nixon won a Gold Glove too.
Oh, we're running Martinsville 95 also.
A run scores.
So we got 3 retro
Brings
tracks.
the runner home.
Well, that was pretty
Why the hell is the 43 in front of the 42 in the number list? Makes me angry. 40, 41, 43, 42.
The fielder is retreating.
Excuse me?
Home run.
Oh,
Great job of coming in there with a runner on base. That was a huge
Can't open the 42 cards either.
They should be the 41.5.
This guy is so-so when it comes to hitting left-handers. That's crushed. A solo home run.
Oh, he puts a great swing on that ball for the solo shot.
I guess I should send in my rarity rate card. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it any more than it is.
Stepping in 1 for 2. Now Majewski. Here's the pitch. Chases one low and misses for a strike.
Batter had no choice right there. Take it, and it's a strike. What a sweet pitch.
Taken for a ball.
Why the fuck is there a JPEG in one of these?
Hank
Wolf
Hill
pick
would not be
Pepsi JPEG?
pleased.
Taken for a ball.
What the fuck is
Pitcher
this?
really threw a poor breaking ball right
Do
there.
I
Batter
look
had no
like I
choice
know
but
what
to
a
put that one
JPEG is?
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
2-2 the count.
I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
The count is full.
It's a JPEG of his car. Why the fuck is there a JPEG in the download? It's a picture of his car that I'm downloading. I don't give a fuck.
Sends it foul.
I don't
What a
care.
battle this is.
Oh my god.
It's
That's
not even the car in the
horrible.
picture.
That'll do it for the
These
Royals.
Who's
guys don't
car?
even race with us. I don't know, man. I'm just
After
downloading all
5
this shit.
innings, The score is 4-1.
That's funny.
You could just download the guys we race with.
Whatever, dog. I'm already halfway there. I'm downloading all of them.
Strike 2.
At least the ones that I can download. Oh my lord. So there's an image directly above. I have to click the name of the manufacturer to download the car file. If I click above it, it just opens up a picture of the fucking car.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase
This
your
is why.
pitch. That's exactly what you saw
This is
right
why I
there.
do car packs.
They put
You just
that
click
on a roll.
and you're done.
Okay,
For the out.
that number 42 Baja Blast car, despite not having contingencies, looks way better
He's got
than
great
the
range that can turn a
Top
single
90
into
car
a
he
double.
ran.
That sucks.
Of course.
Taken for a ball.
What's the... What manufacturer is this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's, yeah.
What manufacturer is that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The count runs full.
I don't know, dog. Generic 80s NASCAR.
Sure thought the batter went around, and
I like
agree.
that.
Ground ball hit to short. 2 outs. The next batter is Manny Ramirez.
I like how some of them you click on the picture and it opens a new tab, and some of them it just opens in the same tab.
No swing.
So then you
Ooh, the batter got
X out of the
lucky there on
tab, and it X out to the entire thing.
That's cued. Gathers it in with his glove. 1, 2, 3, and the inning is over. Going into the bottom of the 6th, the score is 4-1.
I don't think he has his best stuff out there on the mound.
Zach, look at my cars.
Where are they in the forum?
No, are you? What the, why is it taking 47 seconds to download a 2.2 megabyte file?
In the
Oh,
hole.
I have no fucking idea.
Oh,
One out.
what? I thought I switched Wi-Fi. Okay.
Up next, Mike
Um,
Sweeney.
On the NR 2003 cars page.
Hit sharply into left field for a single. He's on with a single.
Give me the link.
Oh, hold on.
On the ground, cuts it off.
Are you able to open the 8 or the 42
He's
stars?
safe at first.
Just a second. I'm downloading them right now. It's taking forever.
It looks like
All
he's
right.
in some pain. The trainer will have to take a look at him. It's hit out to center. He's on first with a base hit.
Yeah, I can download his cars because I have WinRAR.
Oh, I don't. Can you file browser the 8 of the 42's cars for me, please?
Yes.
Thank you, dog. Or send them through Facebook. They're not too big.
After 5, Kansas City leads by 3.
I use 7-zip, so sometimes it's like,
Next center
bleh.
plate, David Ortiz. Hit to center field.
Okay.
The catch is made.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, I'm sure you're going to having a great game, but hey, it's baseball.
Ortiz, Ortiz.
David Ortiz. Ortiz.
Fastball for a strike.
Ortiz. Orts. They have orts.
In tight.
Looked like the pitcher and catcher have a strategy in mind. So far, the batters are taking these pitches.
On the ground, cuts it off. Out! Stepping in, Trot Nixon. The pitch is hit to center field.
Nixon. That's gonna get down. Oh, don't go for third.
Retired in order.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I thought I could make it.
It's Trot Nixon.
I know.
Hey, partner, it's time now
Do
for
you?
the 7th inning
Yes.
stretch. Didn't you sing recently?
How many stolen bases lifetime do you think Trot Nixon has?
Well, he wasn't stealing a base.
That was like throwing in my
30.
backyard, singing the
In 1,092 games.
I was scared to death.
4,200 plate appearances.
Well, how many triples does he have? That's what I want to know.
28.
That's something.
You know how many he had in 2004?
1,
1. You know how many he had in 2005?
0.
1.
Bringing in the righty
You know what
right
he had
here is
after
a good
that?
move because right-handed
0.
hitters can have trouble
Oh,
picking
well, this
up
is
his
2009.
Okay, well, he was out of the majors. He was out of baseball by then. Oh, my
He
lord.
sends a fly
Yeah.
to shallow center field.
I probably shouldn't have gone
With a
for it.
leadoff single.
Sitting all
His
over
jacket
that
is in
pitch,
the
you
NR
got an
2003
out
file
hit
browser,
the outfield
in the
with a
L88
That's a
folder.
big league base hit.
All of them.
Next with a homer already in the
Yes.
game, Andres Blanco.
I love how that's the one time you say don't go for 3, and then I go for 3.
Knows how to pick a pitch to move. Don't be surprised
Don't
if
do
he's
it.
taking
Ah,
off
he
right
did it. You're and he's out. What are you doing? All you had to do was follow the damn train.
Fouls it off.
Oh, yeah. I remember that
In
one.
the on-deck circle.
I got so lucky. I got it on my second try. Well, it seems like everyone else, or most people, fail it like 18 times before they get it.
Yeah. Alright. There we go. Got the cars.
Nick Nesovich, his car is not a 2010 car this time.
Good hustle by
It's
the
an
pitcher to
actual
get second
lease car,
base.
80s looking
Play,
car.
and a good decision not to throw the ball to first.
Look, none of the cars are showing up in the player info screen.
You must be doing something wrong.
Could not load the cars. That's the first time I've ever seen that error.
He could be going.
Really?
Oh, I guess the install froze. But yet the mod was installed enough. Oh my god. Good Christ. Good Christ.
That's the single.
Hey, Kai, good work there to get the runner in the score
Alright.
position.
I don't even have the shit in my
So,
extra
good.
mods folder.
Drops into the box.
I feel like the Busch series in 1992 is starting to get more interesting because they're at the point where you started having guys that sucked their first time in the Cup series and went back down to the Busch series to like restart their careers.
Like Chad Little.
Down to the left side.
Well, he hasn't got him yet, but like. What's going on? What's going on?
Ramirez
That wasn't
got
even
very
close.
but his teammate bailed
Oh,
him
I fell out of the
Nice play to
stream.
get the-
Out!
Sorry. So,
Like Miller and Jimmy Spencer.
oh, that's right. Jimmy Spencer's there.
Yeah, they both were full time on the Cup at one point. Now they're back down. Same with Dale Jarrett in '90, but then it was only like 5 races before he got the Neil Bonnet ride.
Swing and a miss. Nothing in 2. And it's 1 and 2. He's batting .320.
So Zach, did you see my car for the Cup 90 mod?
Takes low.
Scroll down to my number 94.
Make sure my
Yanked to the
cars
left side.
don't crash or something. Could not load the
That
cars.
for the
What the fuck,
Royals,
dude?
And there's 2 innings remaining.
Start up again. Could not load the tires. Get out of here.
The Red Sox trail.
Who's
by
Nigel
3, and we
Sackett?
have 2 innings left to go.
I had no freaking clue.
Bringing in the lefty to face the left-handed hitter is
Ooh.
a good move, partner, because it creates a mismatch. In the
Okay,
There they
I
are.
really like Mike's car. Mike's car looks amazing.
What the fuck is that 8?
When this guy steps in
Mark,
against
you seen the
left-handed
shit?
pitching,
With the
he expects
Gatorade?
results.
No, I'm still loading him.
Oh my god!
Pfizer.
0-2 the count. Ground ball pulled to the right side. Got him.
God, this dude needs to keep his head up. This hasn't hit his best game, but he'll live to play another day.
It's a Lancia? What the fuck?
Dang.
He's
And an
batting
Oldsmobile.
255 with 12 long balls and 65 RBI.
I hope this one guy has like 5 cars in his cut in
And
his
he's out at first base.
Really?
Next up,
This guy has 1 car file and it's like 6 megabytes.
It's fine.
There's a line drive.
Everything's great.
He reaches with a single.
Kai, that's what I like about this guy. He always gets it done. You ask him to get something done, boom, he delivers.
Hey, we got to go to 1 right here. Outfield, we got to go to 3 on this one.
They're setting up a pinch hitter.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna look at some of these cars when I'm done downloading them based on
Oh
how
my
bad you say
lord.
they are.
Dude, this Baja Blast car
Swung through
sucks
that
ass.
ball down.
That change went right through the strike zone. The batter
I hate
just
that it
couldn't
doesn't
touch
have.
it.
Dog, it doesn't have
This guy really-
contingencies. It just has a giant Jimmy John's logo.
See,
And Petco.
Tony, I can't believe you're a fan of Tim's new Pennzoil car for me because it doesn't have contingencies.
Oh, I hate it.
Lines one the other way.
Oh,
His quick reaction
we're on
allowed him to
stream.
make the play on
I
the
looked
line
at-
drive. Nice play.
No, I looked at it again and it looks terrible. I hate the front end so bad.
The next batter
What
is
car are we talking
Bill
about?
Miller.
The
When
new,
you wanted me to
The
see.
car that Tim painted for me to run the extravaganza.
Dog, you have no car. It just says Oldsmobile.
I know.
The fuck?
What a shot.
Old.
no!
Oh no.
I know.
Oh,
Good start to the inning. A leadoff
Oh no.
Oh, and the ball
The
goes
Royals
past.
have someone up in the bullpen.
Oh no.
Oh, it's only a single.
Okay.
Wow, that might be the deepest single I've ever seen.
I was waiting for somebody to like get hurt. Something.
Pop up on
Plane
the
crash
infield.
into the stands.
I'm sure it hurt when it bounced off his head.
Makes the catch to record the out.
You know, my first season of my show franchise was 2016, so obviously the Indians had Rajai Davis. He took a fly ball off the face, had a head injury, and never played again for me.
Oh.
True story.
Sounds about
Did he
right.
at least finish? Did he at least finish the game like Greg Jennings?
No.
I see people are applauding Greg Jennings again because of that. I feel like he thinks he did that in real life.
Ground ball pulled to the left side. That'll do it for the Royals in the 8th inning. After 8, the score is 4-1. And here comes the hook. They're going to the bullpen.
All right.
I don't understand. All these guys run Dodges.
No, they got all the Mopar guys, dog.
Coming up this inning, the
I
one
don't
At the end of the world, if you
understand.
didn't run them out, it didn't have Mopar in it.
It's the last inning.
Yeah,
and
except
it's
it
still
templates for
anybody's ball game.
Mopar. I mean, the Air 88 doesn't have Mopar. Cup 90 doesn't have a Mopar. God forbid we run a classic GNS mod that doesn't have a Mopar but has a Mopar template.
Dog, so the car that you're running is your avatar right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on running.
Why?
Ask the third base umpire if he swung.
What do you mean?
Doesn't look good.
You wanna spruce it up for me?
On the ground.
No. But I'm gonna complain about it.
They got
No,
him.
Manny up the middle. No.
I mean, I'm not gonna have to look at it while I'm driving. You guys are.
Up next, Manny Ramirez. Gathers it in with his glove. They make the play.
Oh, that's why you don't know. Swing at the first pitch. Oh.
Ortiz.
It was in the strike zone pretty good.
Oh,
Didn't seem to matter though.
up to Div Orts. Vid Orts.
David Orts. Oh no. Oh no.
That was one of those games where every ball you hit just goes to the fielder.
That was a perfect 108 mile per hour liner right to his glove.
What?
Damn.
Oh,
What if
never
Lee
mind.
is 3-12? Holy shit, dude.
It hasn't been a good season for him.
Clearly.
He was having a good start to the game.
Alright, I'll get the team switcher ready.
Alright. I need to check out some of these cars. Does that 94 car, does that look better than, ooh. Does it look better than 42?
Does what?
Does my 94 car look better than the 42?
Substantially, dog. I could draw
Oh, then
a
I'll-
car with crayon that's better than the 42.
Then I don't mind running it.
What?
I could literally not turn in a car file and it would be better than the 42. Like the default bullshit schemes that it throws you into. Like when you don't have a car file on there, it'd be better than the 42.
Tony, do you want to hear Dalton's review of his race?
Yes.
Here's the whole conversation. He texts me and he's like 10 laps of the race and he says, so only half the field took the green and the yellow came out, so I end up starting. I had a pass around to get caught back up. This has been a nightmare. 6 cautions. He says, like, after the race, I said, did you win? He says, I felt like I could. I kept getting stuck restarting on the outside. During caution number 4 of 6, the guy in front of me got intentionally wrecked from someone way behind me. So I worked through the angry guy and had some front end damage, so the last 10 laps. Just didn't handle the best, but I held off the guy behind me for 6th. I was car number 20 and started 11th.
Tell Dalton I said good job.
It's the best race of his career.
Good job warping through the angry guy. Alright. I'm gonna play one more game and then we'll watch the Busch series.
Sounds good. See, Zach, I'm not sure it looks that bad. It could look worse.
Well, I haven't seen the front end yet.
The
Like I
Royals
said, the
are
front
coming
end's
off a win in their
terrible, so-
previous game.
The front end's
Hi again,
absolutely
everybody,
awful.
and welcome to EA Sports MVP Baseball. I'm Dwayne Kuiper
Okay.
along with Mike Krukow.
These slender U
On the
kind.
mound to make the start for the home team, Aaron
Have you looked at all
Harang.
these?
I think so. I'll go back in. What numbers is
Tonight's
Slender
American
U
League
card?
game is between the Boston Red Sox
Oh,
and the
10-0,
Kansas City
Cherokee.
Royals.
Yeah.
The Dodge. Okay.
Yeah. So, have you seen the 8?
Yep.
Here's a guy who does his
I haven't
homework
gotten
against
that.
right-handed
Yeah,
pitching.
Peterman's Burger Chef. Buick. It looks like Buick. Seeking Moon goes Mr. Gasket. What? Yeah, it's an Oldsmobile, not a Dodge, like it said. It's sponsored by Oldsmobile and Hearst Shifters. No Limit Phil in the Swiss Fine Silver car. Got silver.
Every time.
Jeb Brown in the Jeb's car.
He really doesn't make a
And
very
Redman.
good play, but lucky for him, his teammate
What?
picks him up and makes a play out of it.
Oh, this is Ziggy's car. Maybe.
Stepping in, Manny Ramirez.
It says Dave Simons is the
One of
driver.
the best hitters in baseball.
Probably like it says Johnny Benson is the driver of the car I sent, the truck I sent to
He's only
you.
110 innings this season,
Correct.
and against him, batters are hitting a respectable average of 280.
Okay, this is a Dodge. Oh no.
Complaining today.
The sponsor's Boogers on this car. Have you seen this one? The 19.
No.
It's
Oh, yeah, yeah.
it's
yeah.
uploaded
So,
on the wrong template.
where's it at?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. What the
Who's-
fuck? I don't know what that is. That's still better than the 42.
Ground ball
Here's the
pulled down to
42.
the left side. And he's out.
It just has no logos where they make any sense at all.
Next up, David
No, and a
Ortiz.
giant ass 42 on the bumper.
This guy swings a decent bat.
Okay, I'm on the 8 now.
Not gonna win any batting.
Aaron one?
Yeah.
There's strike
Yeah.
one.
Like,
What's
what?
he do with the number?
Heavy of pitches in his arsenal.
Like when, why isn't name on
He
the
comes up a
door
little bit short.
on one side and not on the other?
He's on with a
Why is the
single.
name even on the door?
I
And then
mean,
why
he's only sitting on one side of the car.
Well, and then why is he, that's on a, what fucking manufacturer is that? Like,
Jackson steps into the batter's box.
Lancer
Oh.
or something?
Well, the
Yeah,
manager
Nissan,
can
I
rely
don't
on
know.
this
And then
guy
the
to
other
give
one
you
is,
consistent at bat
uh,
game after game.
Pontiac or something.
Yeah.
Completely different.
On the ground, gathers it in with his glove.
Trey's on a
For the Red
Dodge.
Sox.
Yeah, I like
First
that.
inning.
I still like the Dodge template. It just doesn't look good on my car. We
On
have
the mound
Pete
to make the
Roach
start for the visiting
in the
team,
WestJet
Pedro
car.
Martinez.
I believe that's a Dodge as well. Not a surprise.
Ford in that mod is absolutely awful.
The Ford.
Yeah.
This righty knows how to handle right-handers on the mound.
Man,
Towards the shortstop.
DK Ulrich's cars looks like a lot better before they went to the,
He started this inning off in fine
whatever
fashion,
the
so his teammates
Cup
were-
90s version cars.
The next
The
batter
number
is
2.
Cesar
Yeah, the
Izturis.
Monte Carlo. That looks so good compared to what he had in like 90.
First foul.
Tony, what do you think of Buddy Pitt in 1992? Best crew chief of the year?
For Rusty Wallace?
No, for Ted Musgrave.
Yes.
What about Donnie Richardson?
No.
He's leading the Western Auto Crew Chief of the Year standing, or Mechanic of the Year standings, though.
That's so weird that he would. Like,
Yes, because Larry McReynolds was by far the best crew chief that year. Or Paul Andrews, or Danny Glad,
He painted the black on the inside edge.
or Tim Brewer.
Yeah, or Tim Brewer. Like, that's so weird.
I guess you're going to give it to Donnie Richardson because they don't think Brett Bodine was that good, even though he's probably better
He
than
run him
Jeff.
up on strikes.
3 pitches,
Does anyone
3
else
strikes,
agree with me that
making
Brett
this an
Bodine was a better driver than Jeff
Up
Bodine?
next,
No.
Baroa.
No.
This right-handed hitter is not a great great average guy, but he's not terrible either.
He's also better driver than Todd Bodine. Does anyone agree with me on that?
I would say Todd might be a little better.
Probably because he cherry picked in the trucks for years.
Well, Todd would peak better than Brett. But he'd always like fade or crash or something, while Brett was just kind of consistent.
Like the 26 car, you're always like, man, Brett Bodine's running super good, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, Brett Bodine blew up.
Yeah.
Not his fault. Every race he blows up. Even with Ernie Elliott, he still blew up like every race.
If you don't win like 8 races in Sam Art equipment, it's hard to really say you're super good.
Yeah, but Jimmy Hensley ran that car too.
Martinez delivers a ball, and it's 2-2.
Richard Lassiter ran that car. Oh, Tony.
Towards the shortstop.
Speaking of Richard Lassiter,
Runner tries to take
do you remember
on
when
a
Clifford
second.
Allison died? Bobby Labonte and Richard Lassiter were the first two guys there.
I
To
did
check
not
on
know
him?
that. That's kind of scary to think Bobby Labonte was involved in that.
Yeah.
Today's game is brought to you by EA Sports. EA Sports, it's in the game. Harang misses.
Here's the
Count is 1-0.
here's the article from 1992. It says oh, the other thing I didn't realize, Clifford Allison was married and had 3 kids by the time he died. I always thought he was like Adam Petty, like he was like 22 years old or something, and just was like a kid.
There were no kids in NASCAR back then.
That's true. It says, the 27-year-old Allison was fatally injured shortly after 1 p.m. when he lost control of his Chevrolet Lumina Grand National. It slammed into the outside wall between turns 3 and 4 of the 2-mile track. Rescue workers administered CPR at the scene, but a Speedway statement said he suffered massive trauma in the crash and died en route to the hospital. Unconfirmed reports indicated that Allison's seat game was in the accident, and he was found on the right side of his blood-spattered car.
Oh.
The car reportedly slid backwards to the wall and to the left side or driver's side, packed into the concrete barrier. No other cars were involved. 2 other Grand National drivers, 1991 champion Bobby Labonte and Richard Lassiter, stopped their cars at the crash scene, but later told reporters they didn't want to talk about it.
That's horrible.
Next at the plate, Mike Lowell.
Clifford Allison's older brother Davey apparently heard the news while en route to Michigan from Alabama in a private plane for Sunday's Champions Park's 400 Winston Cup race.
This guy's got an uncanny knack for picking good pitches to steal on. He may be going right here.
Allison's death was the first racing fatality at the Michigan track, which opened in 1969. It was also the first crash fatality in the Grand National Series because Gary Neese had a heart attack before he died. First fatality at the Michigan track. Interesting, because Rick Baldwin died like 10 years earlier, except he didn't actually die for another 10 years.
I wonder what it must be like to be in a coma for that long.
It's like purgatory.
Yes.
Stepping in, Jason Worth. Low strike with the slider.
Here's a great opportunity for a cheap run to sack fly. All he's got to do is lift it to medium deep outfield. He's got 5 wins and 7 losses on the season.
Hit the other way to the right side. Gets him with the tag. Sheets up next. If you're looking for a high average out of this righty, you're not going to find it.
Do you know the 1992 spot at the Glen?
That one I'm not too familiar with.
Would you like to know?
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Is this the one where Kyle Petty crashed?
No. This was the first one with the inner loop. And let's see, Dale Earnhardt got pole. Ernie Irvin came from 10th to the lead. And then Kyle Petty was super good on the long run
This
and
guy's a
passed
monster
Ernie
on the
Irvin.
ground. His knees are at the eye level of the hitter.
On the ground,
Who won the
Dirksen
race?
sends one through the hole, and a run comes
Kyle
home.
Petty.
There it is.
It was shortened after
12 hits to
51
score
laps
on.
due to rain.
Oh, I remember
Ball
the
at the back,
post-race
ball had
interview.
No chance of being caught.
Yeah, it was super
Watch the
awkward.
runner
John
advance
Kernan's
over
like,
to third.
yeah, according to the NASCAR, you just won the race. And Kyle Petty's like, I need a little bit higher clearance than you to tell me that.
Oh, Manny Ramirez. No.
He's on first with a base hit.
Thought you were gonna send him
It's
to
probably
third
John
too.
Kernan's first,
Spot in his team. He's a good
probably John
executor.
Kernan's first
He
big
can
ring
make
interview,
things
and it
happen.
happened on pit road.
The great John Kernan.
Next up, David Ortiz.
Man, I love Jerry Punch.
On the ground, that gets through the hole. And a run scores. A 2 RBI single.
Kite, that's what I like about this guy. He always gets it done. You ask him to get something done, boom, he delivers.
The Royals are getting their bullpen ready.
Who won the
I'm watching in four. What?
Who won the Sonoma race that year?
And the pitch. Harang misses, and the count is 1-0.
Was it Mark Martin?
Nah, I'm trying to remember.
Throws it over.
Wasn't
for a
Ricky
strike.
Rudd. Wasn't Rusty.
Pinpoint control right there. The catcher set a target on the corner.
Wally
The pitcher
Dallenbach
just
got stuck on a
hammered it
curb
for
and
a
high
strike.
centered, otherwise he would have
Third out,
finished
we go to the
pretty
bottom
good.
of the inning.
Wally Dallenbach got 5th
Heading
at
into the
Watkins Glen
bottom
that
of the
year.
second. The score is 4-0.
The
The next
I think it was
batter is Al Majewski.
Scott Sharp.
Okay.
I didn't know that he ran in
One
NASCAR.
strike.
He walks about 0 per 9 innings, so batters need to be prepared to
He drove the
swing.
Jimmy Means car at Watkins Glen.
How do
You
you
know who
do?
Scott Sharp is?
Yeah.
And the count is 0-2.
Okay. Spears didn't know who he was, so I was just making sure. He was 19th at the Glen, which
That's a
wasn't bad.
pitch strikeout.
3 pitches, 3 strike, doesn't get easier.
I'm trying to think of who won it. Oh, Ernie did.
Oh, I can see that. He always said that he sucked
Was-
on road courses.
It was his second road course win in a row. He won in Watkins Glen the year before. So yeah, so apparently he really sucked.
Fastball for a strike.
I feel like in those days, if you went to a road course or a super speedway, Ernie Irvin always had a chance to win.
Or Bristol.
Yes. I hope you're not trying to spoil the
3
1992
pitches, 3
Irwin
strikes.
Tools night race for me.
Hey, Kite, he was able to get ahead in the count and bat
No,
down.
I'm talking about the 1990 win.
Special when he's facing a righty on
Oh,
the
yeah,
His
yeah.
first career.
His first. Yeah, so he won. I think he's got 6 wins up to this point.
He's got it. After 2, the
Good
score
catch,
is
Frankie.
4-0.
Gold Glove, second baseman.
Gold glove left fielding second baseman.
He's out there on the mound
I think
with
at this
super
point in his
stuff.
career, he won a Bristol, Daytona
He crushed
500.
that one. That will fall in for a base hit. It's
Oh,
off the wall.
I'm gonna go for 3. Same guy. Nope.
No, not again.
Cash in on
Okay.
leadoff doubles. That's just a great scoring
I was
opportunity.
about to be like, how many times do you have to teach you this lesson,
Bristol-
old man?
Bristol,
Been outside for a ball,
Daytona,
1-0.
The infielders have to be thinking ground ball to the left side.
Watkins
look for the
Glen,
back,
here's
on to
Point.
first. Ground ball to the right side, just go to first.
Daytona Pepsi 400, and Talladega Die-Hard 500.
Those are
So
all
you
his
get 6
career
wins
wins.
so far. Yeah, up to this point. I've seen all of them. It's kind of like
2 balls and 1
the
strike.
Extravaganza Wiki. We've seen all of Adam's career races, so we have numbers for him.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
We've seen all of Ernie Irvin's
Come
career
again, but the
wins.
batter could not find that slider.
On the ground. Got him. Stepping in, Mike Lowell. Throws it over for a strike.
This is a great opportunity to score a run with a fly ball. However, when you hit to right field, it could be close because he's got a cannon out there. Baroa didn't make a very good throw right there, but lucky for him, his teammate picked him up to get the out.
Hey, 2 down up here.
He painted the black with that one. He pulled the bat back in time.
That was a close one there, partner, but I'd have to say that he went.
Started to swing at that pitch, but he held up in time.
Kipe, even the batter knew he got away with a swing there.
Worth with a line drive to left. A run crosses the plate. 5-0.
I think Mark Martin also has 6 wins up to this point.
That'll do it for the Red Sox in the third.
He threw a bullet right there to get that would-be base stealer.
Worth
After
it.
2.5, the score is 5-0.
I believe he has Rockingham 89, Richmond 90, Michigan 90, North Wilkesboro 90, Atlanta 91, and Martinsville 92.
Who's that?
Mark Martin, I think he has 6 wins also.
He's got 11 wins.
What about
and
Ken
8 losses
Schrader?
this season.
He has all 4 of his career wins, but I've only seen 1 of them.
And on 3 pitches,
I feel so bad for him. He wins the most meaningless races that aren't on television or aren't
Yes,
recorded.
like winning it. Like, how do you get so unlucky to win a race that was supposed to be on ABC, but they said, well, it's raining, so we're not going to come back on Monday and broadcast.
against right-handed pitching.
And then he wins Dover.
What's the one that you saw?
Dover.
He's pitched 151 innings this season, and batters have had good success against him with an average of 284.
Did he kick everyone's ass?
And on 3 pitches, he's gone.
He really did, I think.
Sweet pitch to get the K.
I don't know. Atlanta was a fuel mileage race. I'm not sure. I don't remember Dover.
This guy here has moderate success against right.
I remember he won it.
Right at the
But it's
knees
interesting,
for a
like,
strike.
everyone talks about Darryl Waltrip, but they're all like, oh yeah, well, he really fell off when he became his own team, or like halfway into his team ownership. But he fell off before that. He was only winning races because he was still in the lead lap and managed to save enough fuel
And on 3 pitches,
to win.
he's gone.
I think it's 79 wins by 1990. Since then, he's won 3 more races, and all 3 of them are on fuel.
After 3 innings,
Except for
the
North
score is
Wilkesboro,
5-0.
when Brett Bodine should have won again, but he got wrecked.
That's why Darryl Waltrip on Fox broadcasts always talks about how he was so good at fuel mileage.
He's hitting
I've seen all but 1 of his wins.
balls and 23 RBIs.
Apparently 2 of his last 4 wins came at
Swing and a
Pokemon,
miss. Nothing
including the race where he killed Davey Allison.
A 3-pitch strikeout.
He just didn't put the ball in play.
I still don't know how that car got airborne at like 165 miles an hour off the turn. Like, are you kidding me? That was also the Ted Musgrave race where he got 5th.
In the 55.
The catch is made.
Yeah,
Next up, Manny
everyone was
Rivera.
talking about him. They're like, man, this guy's got to be the guy that replaces Richard Petty, right? And then they're like, no, he's still got another year in that with that Ray DeWitt and DK Elric team. And then they're like, oh, Buddy Parrott's leading that team for the 2. Maybe he won't be that good
Bottom of the
anymore.
4th, the score is 5-0.
Ah, that was well.
He would have been a much
So,
better pick.
racing ref? Yeah, then Rick Wilson.
Yes.
Well, yeah, whatever, don't spoil it if that's not who it is, but I think that's
He
who it
comes
ends up
up a
being.
little bit
Oh,
short.
I mean, who?
Good start to the inning.
Richard
A
Petty
leadoff
comes
single.
back, 1993. Driving the DuPont
Fire
24.
extinguisher.
The next batter is Cesar Izturis. This guy's dangerous in the batter's box. Matter of fact,
No, it's
he's
interesting
dangerous in the
because I
underneath.
think Racing Reference is
Runner on first
confused
with no one out.
because right now they're listing
Count's
Buddy Parrott
0-1.
as the chief of the 55 and the 2.
Maybe
Although I
he
would assume he might have been. I don't know. I would assume that DK Ulrich probably took over crew chief duties for the 55. He probably knew the most about being crew chief. Catch Mike Lowell. His arm went right through the wall. Oh yeah, it was over the wall. He never even
Pitch
touched it.
just off the plate, 1-0.
That's what I like about baseball and NASCAR. They both have walls.
He never even touched the guardrail.
Cale Yarborough.
There's a line drive. Safe on the play at first.
That was bang bang at first, and I think he just beat it.
Double play, double play, double play. Oh, lefty.
Was a bad throw.
Next at the plate, now Majewski.
I can name all of Dale Jarrett's win to this point.
Misses for a strike.
Michigan.
Michigan,
Great pitch in the
1991.
black. Would have been a called strike even if the batter didn't swing through.
Who else?
Strike
Honestly,
three,
not that
you
many
take a
guys.
seat.
Brett Bodine, North Wilkesboro.
With 5 innings remaining, the Royals
There had to
trail
have
by
been
a
somebody
margin of
else who
5.
won just one.
Stepping in, David Ortiz.
In the time that I've been watching,
It's
Yes.
hit
I don't
out
know, I've
towards
seen
short.
three. I've seen 3 of Kyle Petty's wins.
Out number 1.
I thought it was funny because
Jackson steps in at the plate.
they're broadcasting the 2004 Rockingham race today on Fox Sports 1. Mike Joy's like, talking about Jamie McMurray, the last time the 42 went to victory lane here was with Kyle Petty, who dominated this racetrack in the early 90s.
I'd have a tough time biting my tongue on that last call.
He makes
He
the
remembered
play.
because it was on
That is
TNN.
a super effort to make that catch.
Next up, Trot Nixon.
Damn. Should've-
Outside for a ball.
It's still kind of weird how awkward Mike Joy was even in 2004. Like, now he doesn't look awkward, or he doesn't seem awkward anymore.
He hits
Age
it
kind of
Seems
down
like
takes
he
that
doesn't know what
away
to do
from
from-
you.
Seems like he doesn't know what to do with the microphone. when he's
Drives the
talking.
side in order. After
He should-
4.5,
It's very high.
He should
trail
eat
by a
it.
margin of 5.
Yes.
Batter is Bill Miller. This guy isn't great against right-handed pitchers, but he does all right.
It's not that funny, but it is.
Base hit. Base hit to lead off the inning. Blanco strolls to the plate.
I still can't believe Sterling Marlin hasn't gotten his first win yet.
0-2
And
count. He's
Honestly, I
played
can't believe he
14
gets fired at
bases.
the end of the season.
Hit towards first base.
It's alright.
know
Eventually
what
he'll have his
more-
dream ride in the number 14 waste management
Yeah.
car.
No, what more Junior wanted him to do?
Down he goes on strikes.
I mean, I guess if Jimmy Spencer can win.
You have to win in
Left-handed
junior
batters
equipment.
still looking to develop consistency
No
against
excuse.
right-handed pitching.
Even Jimmy Spencer did it twice.
Even Terry Labonte did it and still got fired, and Jeff
Swings and
Bodine
misses
still got
for a
fired.
strike.
Then
Infield's
Bill
gotta think about
Elliott.
playing a double play depth right now.
And he
He
left.
hasn't gotten fired.
Oh.
I think it's funny
We'll wait and
because,
see how
uh,
that plays
With
out.
6 home runs.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing really good right now. I think it's funny, like,
A
2 races,
strikeout.
The pitcher just flat out
Junior and
outclassed
Bill
the
were
bat
2 races into their partnership, with Bill driving the 11 in 1992, and he just won Rockingham. And Junior's like, well, me and Terry and me and Jeff didn't really work out, but Me and
Here's the
Bill,
pitch.
we got a bond.
That's strike one.
We work real well together. It's like we won races with all those guys. Yet Terry still had to go drive the Richard Jackson #1 and the
And
Billy
in 3
Hood
pitches, he's
Sunoco
gone.
Olds.
4 innings remaining. The score is
Thank
5 to
you.
nothing.
He struck out the side.
For more on MVP Baseball,
In order.
log on to easports.com. EA Sports, it's in the game. Misses outside.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
I thought it was cool that Bubba Wallace was running
That was a
the
purpose pitch.
Sunoco
Change up off the
paint
plate, hoping the
scheme
batter would
of
go
Sterling
chasing.
Marlin and Terry Labonte today. And he didn't get booted from this race.
That's a liner back through the middle.
What race was
Base
it?
hit to lead off the inning.
The iRacing today from Richmond.
Oh, are they still doing that?
Yeah.
Cool. I thought the Kyle Larson
The
thing would
Royals
scare them
have
off.
activated the bullpen.
Well, that wasn't really even in a NASCAR
The
thing.
bullpen is stirring, so he just wants to come out and give the bullpen
That
some
was in
more time.
Landon Castle's Monza deal
Up next, Mike
for
Yes.
fun.
It was a
Oh,
lot of
it's
fun.
cute.
Nothing to get the pitcher thinking too much.
It wasn't fun to watch.
0-1
Tony,
the count.
did you watch any of that? It wasn't fun to watch because there were 62 cars in there and the server couldn't handle a race with 62 cars, so guys were like flashing every 5 seconds in the video.
1-2 the count.
Now I know
On
why he
the
was so
stream.
pissed.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Hit towards the shortstop.
It's not like he said maliciously.
They got 2, and it goes 6-4.
All I saw was the
Well,
Larson
there's a
part.
great example of the defense picking you up. They
Yeah,
turned a
it's not like he
sweet
said it
double play right
maliciously.
No. It's unfortunate what happened.
Stepping in.
He was using it as a term of
Jason
endearment
Worth.
to a
This guy
fellow
wasn't
friend
training
on a
as ready
private
to pitch,
channel.
but he
That
does
wasn't
all right.
private.
Just missed.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
Although, it might work out nice for him. He's only 126 points behind his brother-in-law Brad Sweet
The pitch is hit up the middle.
for the World of Outlaws Championship this year. 3 races
He
into the
reaches with a
season.
single.
That's probably what he's going to end up
The
doing.
Royals turn it over to the pen. Hernandez comes in.
Until Tony Stewart hires him next year.
That's going to be epic.
Sorry, Eric Almirola.
Sheets is the
You haven't
next
done that
hitter.
much since you got out of the Spears Manufacturing number 75,
He delivers
When did he drive that?
out of the zone. That's a ball.
like
That was a
2008.
purpose pitch. A change up off the plate, hoping the batter would go
No,
chasing.
he was in the Cup Series in
Pitch
2008.
misses for a ball.
Sometimes
doing
you
a
try
lot
to
of
make the hitter
things in
chase your pitch. That's
2008.
exactly what you saw right there.
I'm looking it up right now.
And he swings and misses. Back up the middle.
2006.
He's on with a single.
How did he do
Hey,
in
guy
that
hits a
car?
changeup like
Truck.
that, you should have thrown the fastball.
Let me check. He ran it for a full season.
It might not be a bad idea
really
to run
bad.
third and hit the center. He can get
He
the
ran
ball
every
played
single
at
race
third.
and was 18th in points.
Dirksen sends it to short.
He got beat up by Chad McCumbee, who only ran 24 races, and
Wow.
almost got beat up, and was 168 or 158 points from getting
After
beat out by
5.5,
Mark Martin,
the
who ran
score is
14
5 to
races,
nothing.
and 219 points away from getting beat out by Bill Lester, who ran 24 races. And Marcus Ambrose
He's
only ran
batting
22 races and was only 200
with
points
7
behind.
runs and 48 runs batted in.
It's so weird that he ran
Okay.
a season
The
in
only-
trucks.
Outside corner for a strike. He
The only
swings
two
and
people that ran the
bases.
full schedule and were lower in points than Eric Almirola.
Oh, I'm
Barry
sorry.
Earnhardt. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Ooh, yeah,
What's going on? What's
Here's a
going on?
guy's
What's
had
going
streaks
on?
of wildness, and you can tell by the number of pitches he's hit.
Oh, fight. Kill him.
Kick his ass! He goes
Aaron
hobbling at the
Sully.
mouth.
He's not going to fight Pedro
Aaron Sully.
Martinez. We've seen how that goes.
No, yeah.
It's the principle, though.
Tony, do you remember the Aaron Sell or Aaron Sully video, Tony?
Yeah, 1995.
Yeah. The only two people that ran all 25 races that were lower in points than Eric Almirola, Terry Earnhardt and Aaron Crocker.
Oh, God.
Next at the plate, Cesar Isturiz.
Aaron Crocker was in the
What's
Rex
even
White
worse?
video.
What's even worse, Tony, Eric Almirola only failed to finish 3 races. He only had 3 DNFs. And they were all in the last 30 laps of races. So he finished almost every race, and he was still that
The
bad.
0-1 pitch.
He had 3 top
Goes the other
10s,
way to the left
a
side.
9th at Charlotte,
There's an out.
a 10th at
Made
Las
it look easy on
Vegas,
that out at first, Kite.
and a 10th at Gateway.
Angel Varroa. There's a runaround with 2 down.
Didn't lead any laps, and had an average finish of 21st.
It's so weird that he got a cup ride so soon after all that.
Yeah,
Ramirez makes the routine catch.
I think he had a
because he's
good year.
diverse.
We had a good year in junior motorsports, I
He's
think.
He's a Cuban missile.
Manny Ramirez.
Let's see what he did in 2007 in the trucks. Nothing. Best finish was 17th in 3 races.
Next up, David Ortiz. Bases
Let's
empty
see,
with 1 out.
2006.
Change misses
He did
high.
okay in Busch in 2006. And 11th at Dover in the Joe Gibbs 19. 13th at Phoenix. 15th at Charlotte.
No swing.
And 2007 in Busch. 18-6. 1 at Milwaukee. Quote,
That's the second
1.
out.
4th at Charlotte.
The Denny
6th
Hamlin
at IRP.
race.
Yeah, 6th at IRP in Kentucky. And 10th at Nashville and Bristol.
You're down out here.
Results in 2007. Best finish of 26th at Phoenix in the 01 DEI Chevrolet with Ryan Pemberton as crew chief.
Tires the side in order. All right, everybody, up on their feet. Time for the 7th inning stretch.
Yeah, I could use a bit of a break.
Tony, I've noticed the way that Ken Squires says Pemberton is weird.
How does he say it?
Let's go down a pit road for more from Randy Pemberton. Like Jeff Burton.
They must be
Pemberton.
related. Ward, Jeff, and Pem. Ward grew up on the south side of the house. That's why he has a southern
Strike
accent.
3, and he'll take a seat.
Hey, partner, to steal a term from hockey, that strikeout was
I
the
don't know
old
if you
hat trick
noticed,
for
but
that guy.
Burton kind of has that accent. He starts in the Busch series.
Then it goes away because he's trying to be
Yeah.
a posh superstar.
A little bit, yeah, but you also got to remember Ward Burton's like 8 years older than Jeff. So he'd been talking like he's from the South for a lot longer than Jeff.
Ramirez makes the catch for the out. Punko takes his turn at bat. The ball is pulled to the right side.
Eric Almirola, 8th at Bristol in 2008 in the Cup Series.
Swing and a miss on the
13th
pitch
at Bristol
on
and
the corner.
13th at Talladega.
Outstanding
Tony
fastball
Gibson
in
as
the
crew
corner strike
chief,
zone. The
former
batter
gas man for
no
Alan
chance.
Kwiatkowski.
Really? I did not know
Turns on
that.
it and hits a fly ball to right.
Yes, he twisted his
It's a
ankle
1-2-3
one race.
inning. After 7 innings, the
Did he
Royals
stay the
trail
gas
by
man?
5.
I don't remember.
Trot Nixon.
I think they had a backup.
of the zone. That's a ball.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter.
Oh no.
Exactly
Rick
what you saw
Almirola
right
drove
there.
like Curtis Key, number 40, in 2009 in Busch.
It's a horrible ride.
Yeah, he got 11th at Milwaukee and 14th at IRP. Gary
Taken for a
Showalter was
ball.
Coochie.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
Wow, he was really good in the truck series that year. 7 top 5s in 16 races,
The pitch is hit to right field.
and had 2 seconds at Iowa and Talladega. And 2/3 IRP.
Stepping in 1 for 3, Mike Lowe.
And 2/4
Here's a guy
Gateway
who's
and
been
1
known to
fifth.
struggle at times against right-handed pitching.
And 1/5 at Kentucky.
Hit towards the shortstop. 1, 2, 3, and the inning is over. Going into the bottom of the 8th, the score is 5-0. Bottom of the order coming up. McDonald hits this one to shallow left
Tony,
field.
did you know he ran the full season in trucks in 2010?
Territory.
We're still talking about Eric Almirola.
What truck was that?
The Billy Blue number 51.
Damn.
Ugly swing. That pitcher really crossed him up.
He won at Dover and Michigan and had 11 top 5s and 21 top 10s
Hit to
and
right
was second in
field.
points.
Who won the championship?
Makes the
Todd
catch to
Bodine
record
at
the
207. Not bad.
1-0 the count.
He also had a 3rd at IRP in the JR
2 outs and
Motorsports
nobody on.
number 88. And a 6th at California and Phoenix and an 8th at Charlotte, all in the JR Motorsports car. The Grand Touring Vodka car.
Then he got the Petty ride.
Yes, we finished 4th at Homestead.
Hit towards the shortstop. The side is retired in order. With 8 innings played, the score is 5-0. The next batter is Jason Worth. One ball and no strike.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
Oh,
Breaking
they're in a
ball
full
is
year
inside.
Bush.
He swiped one base.
That was with JR Motorsports.
Yeah. In the Degree Men Chevrolet.
And a strike.
Yeah, roll it.
Chevrolet. Oldsmobile.
They check down at first. And now it's a full count.
Buick.
On the ground to third. Got
Tony, do
him.
you remember when Dale Earnhardt drove a Pontiac?
What year was that?
I don't know. Like 88?
In the Bush series?
Yeah. It was when, I know what it is. It's when he flipped.
Hit
He
to
like
center
barreled
field.
down the front stretch in practice at Daytona. And he didn't have a backup car, so he had to drive someone's Pontiac for the race.
Oh, that must have been horrible. Had to ask for permission.
0-1.
Scout report on this guy is to throw it anywhere but under the hands.
Hit towards third base. 1, 2, 3, and the inning is over. After 8.5, Boston leads by 5. The top of the order will start the inning. Delgado takes, and it's ball 1. Pitch taken for a ball. And the count is 2-1. He swiped 6 bases. That one just missed. Takes the walk.
Oh, it's too bad he walks this guy. He just lets him get away.
Up next, Cesar Izturis. No outs and a runner on first. Pitch misses.
He's been pretty wild on the mound so far today. Just look at his ball strike count.
There's no footage of that flip practice, but Ken Squire talks about it during the Cup race, or during the Daytona 100, and he's like, yeah, down over 100 feet of fencing in the tri-oval. And they asked him how many times he went over. He said, it was so exciting, I didn't have time to count. And then he runs the Busch race. I believe it was a green Pontiac.
Hard slide into second, toss it around the horn.
And he finished 4th. Darrell Waltrip, Rusty Wallace, and Robbie Moroso.
I'd give anything to see a picture of that car.
Baroa comes to the plate.
Green Dale Earnhardt.
I think someone drove it the next week.
Hit sharply into left field for a
Dang,
single.
I forgot Jeff McNeil was in the Busch Series as early as
He's headed to
1990.
second. Two-base hit.
He turned that mistake pitch into a double.
Next at the plate, Val Majewski.
Oh. You know what car it was, Tony?
What
Pitch
car?
misses.
Baker's car.
Who?
That one just missed.
I did not
Do
hear
you want to see the? Do you want to see the car, or do you want to see it only if it has the number 3 on it for Dale Earnhardt?
I want to see it if it has Dale Earnhardt's car.
Okay, I can't get that for you.
Okay, then I will take the next best thing.
Okay, the car was owned by Buddy Baker, and Greg Sachs drove it in the Busch Series. In 1989.
A ball.
That fastball sailed way out of the strike zone. The batter took it for a ball.
Martinez with the 1-1 delivery. Slow roller out to second. And that'll do it. Martinez picks up the win. Harang is the loser. The final score, the Red Sox 5, the Kansas City Royals 0.
Thank you for playing MVP.
Well, that was pretty easy. Good win.
Pedro had it today.
Yes.
Good no-hitter.
The Royals were the butter and Pedro was the knife.
I'll take the no-hitter. Thank you.
Is this the race that we're watching?
No, this is the green car that Dale Earnhardt drove at Daytona. That Buddy Baker
The
owned.
87?
Yes.
Whoa.
Driven by Greg Sachs in this race.
Wow. Oh, 55. Wow.
I can drive.
55. Ooh.
The video also includes Benny Parsons talking about how he taught Phil Parsons everything he knows.
Like how to eat.
Oh. Oh no.